Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Today we'll explore how the great sociologist Émile Durkheim explained religion. Whenever we hear the word religion, we usually think of gods, temples, rituals, prayers, etc. But Durkheim looked at it very differently. He saw religion as something which is much larger. He said that religion is actually a reflection of society itself. Now this is a very unique idea, and we will see that how did he come to this conclusion. Okay, so this is the definition of religion. This was given by Durkheim himself. But before we read this definition and understand this definition, we'll first go through this chart, and then at the end we'll come back to this definition. So first of all, there is sacred versus profane. Durkheim's first big idea was distinction between sacred and profane. Sacred, according to him, are the things that are set apart. They are special and they are treated with reverence. And profane are ordinary, everyday aspects of life. For example, if you see the national flag is just a piece of cloth. But whenever somebody tries to tear it or does not treat it with respect, that is almost like a crime. It feels like somebody has committed a crime. Why is that? That's because society treats it as sacred. Society has given it that importance. So this is how sacred is distinguished from profane. And once this distinction is made, it lays the foundation for something even bigger. And what is that? It is collective conscience. Collective conscience means shared beliefs and values. Now you understand that symbols, they are not just about objects. They express and they represent collective conscience. This is shared set of values and beliefs that bind people together. For example, you must have seen that whenever communities, we celebrate festivals or perform any ceremonies, they are reminded that they are a part of larger normal community. Okay, so that is what is collective conscience. Now to explain this more clearly, Durkheim turned to the earliest form of religion which existed in Australia, totemism. Totemism is a very old religion which was followed by the tribes of Australia. In this particular form of religion, each clan had a totem. And what was that totem? That totem was an animal or a plant. And they treated that particular animal or plant as sacred. But here's the insight. The totem was actually a symbol of the clan itself. When members, they gathered to worship that totem, they were in a sense worshipping their own society. Because that totem was nothing but the representation of the society. And this brings us to another crucial function of religion, which is social cohesion. So religion, it works as a force of social cohesion. And how does it perform this function? It performs this function by bringing people together. It brings people together. It creates a feeling of solidarity amongst them. That's why across history, religion has been at the heart of social integration, whether you see it in small tribes or large civilizations. Religion just doesn't, connect humans to the divine. It connects human to human. That is a very, very important point. And the way this cohesion is kept alive. Now, cohesion has happened through religion, but how do we keep it alive? It is kept alive through rituals and practices. For Durkheim, rituals are vital. They may look different in each culture. Each culture has different set of prayers, different rituals, different ceremonies, but their role is the same. They reinforce unity and remind individual of shared moral value. But religion is not only about uniting people. It also has one very important role to play, and that is moral regulation. It regulates the behavior. behavior of the people who follow that religion. Religion provides moral codes, rules about honesty, fairness, respect, and all of this keeps society in order. Imagine a society without regulations. So individuals might act only on selfish desires, and that would lead to a lot of chaos. Religion, therefore, channels individual actions towards collective harmony. And this leads us to Durkheim's most important conclusion, that is, religion as social fact. So Durkheim said that religion is external to individual. It has authority over them and it constrains their behavior. We have already seen it here. Even if someone personally, rejects religion, that, oh, I do not believe in religion, I don't follow any religion. But they cannot escape its influence. Because festivals, holidays, and cultural norms shaped by religion, it affects everyone. So for Durkheim, religion was never just about God. It was about society, recognizing itself and then celebrating itself. So this is what was religion according to Durkheim. So to summarize, Durkheim explained religion through the distinction of sacred and profane, the collective conscience, totemism, its role in social cohesion, rituals and moral regulation, and finally, the existence of religion as a social fact. With this, we have understood everything that Durkheim had to say about religion, and now we come to this definition which was given by Durkheim, and it is a self-explanatory definition, very, very clear. A unified system of beliefs and practices related to sacred things. We have understood what are sacred things. That is to say, things set apart and forbidden. Beliefs and practices which unite them into a single moral community. Nothing but social cohesion for all those who adhere to them. That means all those who follow that. So this is a very, very simple definition which was given by Durkheim. Very beautiful, explains everything in very simple words. So with this, our topic for today is finished. I hope you found it useful. If yes, then please share it with your friends and family and let me know what would you like to learn about in the next video. Thank you.